Yo, what is going on, you guys? The new update has come out for Clash Royale, so I am able to finally use the Goblin Queen and the ability that comes with it. So this game mode has actually been really fun to me lately, and it's honestly kind of like brought back my love for Clash Royale a bit, just because it has been pretty hard on me just not having two Evos in like the normal league challenges or the normal league ladder. So it is kind of hard, but this event, I guess you could call it, has really been fun to me, so it kind of has brought back my love a bit for the game. Alright, so the dynamite guy is going to run up. I think he's called the Goblin Demolisher. Alright, so the Goblin Drill is going. He doesn't end up getting hit there. That does kind of suck. But you know, it's alright. The Goblin Drill might be able to get a hit. Oh, it gets a hit on the Valkyrie. Okay, so those get hits on the Valkyrie too. That's alright. I should be able to do the Dart Goblin here. And then, yeah, so he goes Goblin Drill too. Goblin Drill is really good in this meta, just because obviously, since they don't have Dagger Duchess, it's not like that easy to full counter Goblin Drill compared to if they were to have Dagger Duchess. Alright, so the Valkyrie will probably get a hit right there. Yeah, it does end up getting a hit. That does suck a bit, but you know, it's alright. Right now, I'm probably going to do a double lane pressure right here, just because I do have the Goblin Demolisher, and I'm doing my Goblin Drill on the left side, so hopefully the babies can get some good damage on the left. Oh yes, they're doing some really good damage, and the Goblin Demolisher did some good damage to his Goblin Giant, and he messed up his log. He placed his log way too early. Let's go, that's really good. We got some good damage on his tower. He got some good damage on mine too, so that is kind of fair right there, but you know what, it's alright. Hopefully my Goblin, or my Dark Goblin could get some damage. No, it doesn't. So the Goblin Gang actually does kind of counter his, baby Goblins right there pretty well. Oh, I think I used my log too early. No. Alright, that's alright. I had to use my Goblins normally just to counter his two Goblins, just so they wouldn't take my tower. But, you know, it's alright, just because even though I had to waste those two Goblins, I still did end up getting ability power for my Goblin Queen. So I'm perfectly okay with that. So like in this challenge, you guys are gonna see like a kind of two variety of decks, like pretty much like a full Goblin deck almost, and then you're gonna see counter decks a lot too, just to counter those Goblins decks. But a lot of people have been playing with the Goblins just because it is super like good to pop that Goblin Queen ability, just because of how like good of damage it does, and it spawns 8 baby Goblins. Like that's really good. Like as you guys can see here again. Okay, so he goes Drill. That was a really bad log placement by me, honestly. I don't know why I did that, but we should be able to take his tower on the right side if he doesn't do much to that Goblin Prisoner. Alright, so the Goblin Prisoner actually does end up getting a ton of hits. My Goblins take out that Valkyrie right there. I did kind of waste the Goblins right there, I'm not going to lie. So I'm going to have to go Goblin Cage on the left side just to attract that Goblin Giant. He goes Dark Goblin. I'm going to have to log that. Oh my god, no, I should have placed my log a little bit farther back just to kill his babies. Yeah, the babies did end up freaking getting hit on my tower. That does suck right there, but we do end up actually having my ability. So hopefully the ability could do some good damage. Okay, so the Goblin Drill goes down. He uses arrows. That's actually kind of bad for him just because my ability went down. Oh, Drill, please get hits, Drill. Yes, one Goblin is getting a good amount of hits for that Drill. Okay, so I might actually go Goblin Demolisher in the pocket. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go. Please, do some damage. Please. Please. Let's go! What a match. Yo, Goblin Demolisher in the pocket is so clutch in some matches. Oh my god, that was a great match. Alright, we're gonna get into the next one, you guys. Alright, so going into this match, we are versing this guy named Goat. Alright, bro. Let's see what deck this guy has. Let's see if he has a counter or he is using Goblins also. Oh, also, I want to talk about, like, the balance changes. They actually redid that Little Prince balance change, so its charge ability does have some decent damage now, and it's able to kill Goblins now compared to their original first balance change that they thought of, so I'm really happy they changed it. They also changed Lucky Drops too in a bit of a way. If you get a Legendary Lucky Drop, you actually have a chance of getting a full evolution unlock, which is honestly pretty crazy in my opinion. Just because, like, unlocking a full evolution off of one Lucky Drop is pretty insane. But I don't know, I feel like it's a really good addition too, just because it helps free-to-play players, and it does help like people who don't have Evos like myself, so I'm perfectly okay with that. I mean, I have like 4 Evos, but they're not like that good combinations, so I don't know, I'm really glad they did that. Alright, so my Goblin Drill goes up. Hopefully he gets some damage. Oh, he uses log way too early. So many people are used to playing with Dagger Duchess. I mean, I am too. I used my log too early last game too, like you guys saw. But so many people are like so used to using Dagger Duchess. That's why they log so early, because with the Dagger Duchess, you are able to log so much earlier and literally full counter a Goblin Drill. Oh, yo, the babies and the Goblins are getting massive damage on the tower on the right side. That is amazing. And they did some good damage on the left side too. Or Goblin Demolisher is killing his Goblin Cage. That's really good for me too, just so it uses his Goblin Cage ability. Or not his ability, just so it pops his Goblin Prisoner out, so I could kill it right away. Hopefully that Dark Goblin could help kill that Baby Dragon. It got one hit on it. You know what? That's alright. Just because our Goblin Prisoner are gonna distract the Spear Goblins and that Baby Dragon. So he actually does have the queen ability, but hopefully my Goblin Drill could take everything out. Uses log way too early again, and didn't even hit my Goblin Drill, so it's actually going to get one extra spawn. That's perfect for me, and I will actually end up taking that tower, I believe. Yeah, there it goes. So I'm actually going to go Goblin Demolisher in the pocket and Goblin Gang. He does have the Goblin ability, so next Goblin he places, I got to get ready. Yeah, so I gotta get ready here. So goblins in the middle. When, like, how you really want to burst up against the goblin ability is place goblins in the middle, or goblin gang, or spear goblins. Anything you have to distract just in the middle, just because it really does help. Just so those baby goblins don't make it to your tower. So my baby goblins are actually doing some decent damage to his tower. So if we end up doing like King Tower versus King Tower, or Queen Tower versus Queen Tower actually, then it will be a good matchup for me. Alright, so I'm just defending everything right here, obviously, as you guys can see. I actually am getting my ability as I'm defending, so that's why I honestly love running a full Goblin deck in this game mode, just because as you defend too, you are getting that Goblin ability up. Except, obviously, for your spells like Log and Arrows, you don't get that ability, but the fact that you get it while you're defending is so amazing compared to only attacking. Alright, so I do have to go Goblins in the middle once more, and then I will go Arrows on all this stuff right there. But his baby goblins aren't going to get much damage on the left side, and my stuff is end up taking a... Oh my god, I can't speak. My stuff has ended up taking his queen tower right there, so that is perfect for me. Those baby goblins are so amazing. Like, the amount that they bring, like 8 of them is crazy. But anyways, we're going to go to the next one, you guys. Alright, so going into this one, we are versing Savage. Alright, let's see what this guy has. Is this guy going to have a counter, or is he going to have a full goblin? Oh, he's probably doing goblin deck. Alright. So I do have the normal goblin just to counter his dark goblin. I was going to do what he did originally. Like, I'm doing it right now. I just did my dark goblins. He used goblin gang, actually. I'm going to use my goblin gang just to counter his. And then I could go goblin drill on the left side, just because I feel like he might think I'm going to go right side, just like based off the 2 spear goblins. Nah, he ended up going the correct side. Oh, that's actually his right, so he went his right. Oh, yes. Alright, so the Goblin Drill actually did end up getting hits. That's the one bad thing about the Goblin Demolisher. They can't full kill normal goblins in one hit. It does actually have to end up 2-tapping them. Except for Spear Goblins, it actually does 1-tap Spear Goblins, so that is good. I do have to go Goblin Giant just so his Goblin Demolisher doesn't get attracted to my tower. Oh, it is getting attracted. Alright, I have to log right there. Oh, it did damage to my tower still. That does suck. But you know what's right. I have the Goblin Prisoner going up, and then I'm going to go Dark Goblin on the right side just so I could do extra damage with that ability. Oh, yes, the baby's got damage on the left side, too. So I do have good damage on both sides, honestly, so I could kind of just choose and bamboozle him if I need to. I'm going to go arrows on his Dark Goblin and everything right there, just do extra damage to his tower and that bowler. And then I could just go Goblins to full counter his bowler right here. Alright, yeah, I was about to say, if I didn't place that correctly. Oh my god, it doesn't full counter. I forgot I'm not using dagger touches. Like I said before, I can be so forgetful with that type of thing. Alright, so, oh my god, why did I go drill? Alright, so his Goblin Demolisher will probably end up fully countering my drill. Except that obviously it does have to 2-tap the Goblin, so they should end up getting a hit, hopefully. Yeah, both of them get hits. And that first one got a hit, the first one that spawned. So I'm going to actually end up going Goblin Demolisher. And then I'm going to go Log on the right side because he did place Goblin Gang. Yes, the Goblin Demolisher is really good, though, for taking out the babies because it does one-shot the babies, even though it doesn't one-shot the normal goblins. So it is super good. Oh, yes. I don't know if his Goblin Demolisher ended up making it to my tower. I hope it didn't, but I don't know. I was kind of too late to see that. Oh my god, my Goblin Demolisher was so close to his tower. You know, it's alright. Hopefully I can place my goblins a bit better. I'm pretty sure I could full counter the bowler. Oh my god, I just keep placing them like way too, like a bit too early, but you know what, it's alright. I do get the Goblin ability next thing, so I'm just gonna go Log, and then I'm gonna use my Goblin ability here, and then I'm actually gonna go Dark Goblin too, just because I feel like he's gonna go Goblin Demolisher in the back, so I wanted to have something up front to support. But my Dark Goblin actually doesn't end up even freaking targeting the tower. It just targets the freaking Goblin Prisoner. That does suck right there. Hopefully I can possibly get a pushback. I don't know how I could win this, but I'm hoping I could try my best. So I'm gonna arrow everything right there, obviously, and then I'm gonna log at the left side, just because his Goblin Demolisher is obviously making it to my tower. Oh, that does suck. Alright, so his Goblin Giant takes out my tower. I have my drill and I have ability. Hopefully I could pull something off here. I'm going to go Dark Goblin on the right side. Maybe I could do something on the right side. That would be pretty amazing if I could. Please, baby goblins, please. Get some really good damage. Please, goblins, please. No way. Let's go. Oh my god, we have really good damage on the right side. Please. This is a really good match right now. I did not think we were going to end up taking that tower. I would be so happy if I could win this match. Alright, so I do actually have to end up getting back to my Goblin cage just so his Goblin Giant and his Goblin Demolisher can't be doing a bunch of damage to my tower, because once that Goblin Demolisher... Oh, okay, it just dies right there anyways. We're fine. I'm going to go Dark Goblin up high just so the bowler can't hit the Spear Goblins with the Dark Goblin. Alright, so yeah, that's perfect. Goblin Demolisher, please get some good hits. No. So I do have ability here next. I'm gonna go Goblin Demolisher in the pocket once more. Please, 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 please hit the tower. No, it's not targeting the tower. Okay, that does suck. Please, Goblin Demolisher. Please, please, please. Yes, it did good damage to the tower. Okay, that's really good. If I could just possibly just log everything here, just play the safe. Oh my god, yes, this Dark Goblin ended up dying. I'm gonna arrow right there too, and then I could just go Goblins, Goblin Gang. I'm gonna use log here. Oh my god, this is actually kind of looking bad. No, 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 this is really looking bad. Oh my god, no, 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 this is really bad. Oh my god, that's a GG's to this guy. Oh my god, damn. Alright, that was a really good match, but you know, it's alright. Alright, so I'm gonna do one more for you guys because I don't want to end on a loss. I really just want to win my last one. Alright, so we're gonna see what this guy has. Okay, so I'm gonna go Dark Goblin right away. He actually might have a counter deck, or he might just be using Valkyrie as a counter card. Because a lot of people do use Valkyrie, obviously. I used it before, but I honestly think having full goblins is a bit better, just because you obviously do get to charge your ability way faster compared to them. So I'm going to go Goblin Cage. His Dark Goblin targets my Goblin Cage. That's really good for me. Then I obviously arrowed everything right there, as you guys saw. Hopefully, okay, my... Oh, Goblin Demolisher, please. No, it doesn't make it to the tower, because it did end up taking health as it's running, so that does kind of suck for me. But you know what? It's alright. It wasn't even locked onto the correct tower, so it's okay. Alright, so my Goblin Prisoner actually ends up hitting his Goblin Cage. That's really good for me. And then hopefully his Demolisher could actually take some pretty good damage from my Goblin right there. It did take some decent damage. I'm going to go Goblin just to counter his Goblin Prisoner. And then I could go Goblin Demolisher in the middle or in the back when his Demolisher gets closer. I'll probably go in the middle just because obviously I do want to counter his thing. Or his Goblin Demolisher. So I do actually have to go log here. So he actually used like a bunch of stuff right there. That was a really bad for him because my log got so much value, as you guys just saw. And he didn't even end up doing damage to my right tower as he wanted to. So my Dark Goblin ends up getting a hit right there. I have to go Goblin Drill because he actually did end up just using his log. So a Goblin Drill would be really good right now. He has to go Dark Goblin, or a Goblin Demolisher. I'm actually going to arrow his Dark Goblin just so my Goblins get a little bit of extra hits. Alright, I don't even think they got an extra hit either way, but they might have, but it's alright. We are doing really well in this match, so hopefully we could win this and end oh my god, and end this video on a win. Alright, so I'm just gonna wait for my stuff to get back a bit. Alright, so I'm going to go Goblin Demolisher in the back, just because I don't have to spend my elixir right away, just because I'm not capped at full elixir yet. Alright, so then I'm going to go Goblin Cage really low. You could use this Goblin Cage placement to counter their Goblin Giant like so. And it actually will end up leading it to your other tower. So that your other tower will end up hitting his Goblin Giant like it just did, as you guys could see. Yes, my Goblin Demolisher gets good hits on his Goblin Demolisher. That's super good. I'm going to go Goblin Drill on his tower. And then I'm actually going to use my Goblins and Goblin Gang on the other side just because he has to choose now. He could go Goblin Drill or he has to go the other side. And look at the other side. This is what I mean. He has to choose. He had to choose if he wanted to defend the right side or left side. And he defended the right side. And I just like completely demolished the left side. Even though the left side was super high on health compared to the right side, I still just demolished it. That's also how you have to kind of play Evo Barrel as well. And when I am able to get an Evo slot in this event, I will definitely be using Evo Barrel because I think Evo Barrel with the Queen ability would be super overpowered. So we should be winning this match here. If I could just defend, I'm honestly just gonna go Goblin Drill, and then I could do Goblin Gang just to pop that ability, just to see if I could possibly get tower. But nah, definitely not. That was a really good last match. I really do hope you guys are enjoying this video, and I will show you guys the deck right here. All right, so right here is the deck, you guys. It is the Goblin Demolisher, Goblins, Goblin Gang, Dark Goblin, Goblin Cage, Goblin Drill, Arrows, and Log. And obviously your Arrows and Log are pretty much just to counter like their Goblin Drill, or if they have a lot of Goblins or baby Goblins or anything like that. But this deck is super good. I would totally utilize your Goblin Demolisher in the pocket when you can, as you guys saw, and I believe it was the second match. It is super good if you do the Goblin Demolisher in the pocket, because if they don't place anything to defend it, it will detonate on their tower, and it obviously gets those dynamite throws on the tower before it even detonates. So it is super good. But I'm gonna stop rambling, you guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are enjoying the new event, because I know I am. But anyways, have a great day, you guys.